Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Hello, leopard. I don't know, I'm singing. I hope you're doing well. It is I, the egg. Um, the egg? A egg? Who knows? I am so tired from work because when am I not? But I hope everyone's having a good week. I will do a short stream today, like I always do, just for a little bit, as I have to eat dinner soonish. Um, I am, however, hoping maybe on the weekend, Saturday or Sunday. Probably not Sunday because I actually have plans on Sunday, so maybe on Saturday, but also maybe not on Saturday. To start Sea of the Stars. In which case maybe I will be more motivated to stream because then I will have to play. I'll be getting to play a cool RPG and get really into it and then like not realize what the time is. You know? The huge. Um, but I hope you're doing well. I hope you're gonna enjoy just chilling here with me, even for just a little bit, because I will be thankful. Is this regular, honey? Yeah, it is. You're doing alright, just your eye hurts, it's a bit swollen. Oh no, is there a reason why? I hope it heals soon. That's the worst, honestly. For me, it's always when my nose is stuffy or there's something wrong with my eye. Like, it's the worst feeling. Because it's like, it doesn't suck. Like, those things you don't notice they're terrible until it's, like, actually bad. Because it's like, you use it all the time. You literally can't go without your eyes. It's like, when my eyes get really dry, then I'm just, like, suffering the entire day. Because it's like, nothing I do will help, but I need to keep my eyes open and use it all the time. Same thing with like when you can't breathe. I also heard a lot of people are getting sick around this time of year because it's like really flip-flopping between being cold and hot, and then cold and hot and cold and hot. Right now it's super fucking hot though. But yeah, a few of my coworkers are gone out of the office because they're sick, and I'm just like, that sucks because now we're down people, but also because one of my coworkers literally lost his voice, and we're like, yikers. I hope you feel better soon, buddy. I need 8 of these. So yeah, I hope everyone's staying healthy, basically. Your health is important. You randomly got swollen? Oh no. It hurts sometimes when you blink. I wonder if you can get like a cold or hot compress, if that will work. Or if that will help or not. There's a chance it just might not help. But could also be the play. Not that you should listen to me for medical advice, though. Please go to a doctor if you feel like you need to. Or urgent care, I don't know how it works if you don't live in Canada. I'm gonna plant these over here so they don't fall into the water. Oh, where is it? Over here. You'll be fine? Well, if it gets worse and like swells shut or something, that is not the vibe. No. Okay, for a second there I got scared because I thought like I had to complete the quest, but I think we did it already. Yeah, I think we saw the cutscene with I hope we saw the cutscene at least, because if we didn't, then it's gonna be really fucking awkward. I'll put these here, because I don't know where else to put them. If it gets worse, you go, good. Take care of yourself. I'm gonna throw that. Those are going to be placing that. Oh my. That's done. Good to know. Let's get that all figured out. Is a girl you like the most will you assume she's a nurse? Oh, congratulations. That's exciting. I wish you all the best in that relationship. I am... Damn, pickled taro roots look absolutely disgusting. That shit does not look appetizing in any capacity. Oh my goodness. You're gonna try to be a paramedic? Ooh, that's hard. Good luck. Not like, wow, that sounded really mean, but I meant like actually good luck, because that's like a tough job. I don't think I could ever do it. Mostly because it's very physical. But also because I feel like, at least for me, I like, because you're a first responder, right? So it's like you are literally the first one on the scene, and you're gonna see like a lot of traumatic things, or just like unfortunate situations, and that's just really hard to deal with, I think. So I'm always like, kudos to those people, or even like nurses in the ICU, or like trauma nurses. I'm like, oh my goodness, you are doing something that I could not do. 6. Oh, shit, I should have put one of these up there. That's fine, actually. Oh wait, don't I have? Oh no. These are 2 days. 2 days, 13 hours. Okay, so it's everything but the caviar is 2 days. Oh, okay. So I can just put this here and count it. And then I'll put this one away. Oh, the guy behind the wheel of the ambulance? Don't you both still have to, like, know how to respond? Like, even if you're the one driving the ambulance? I thought it was like that, at least. What do I need to do? Well, this one I have to turn into this. It's gonna take a bit, and then that's doing that. Well, I don't have anything else I have to figure out on this farm. So we could, like, go open these and come back and do this later. You'll be fine. You mostly have this mentality you have to watch or else you won't be able to save them. If it works out for you, I am very impressed. Because, like I said, I couldn't do it. But obviously, some people do because that's literally their job, right? And some people would probably say, I can't do what I do for a living. So it's kind of like, you know, everyone has a job for them. I knew a girl when I was working part-time in university who wanted to become a firefighter, I think. And that was also really impressive because I'm like, that is really, really, really tough job. Apparently they get paid very well though, which I do believe because, like, considering you're literally putting your life at risk. But I also think it's just funny because, like, in healthcare there's that whole thing about, like, how paramedics and firefighters are, like, attractive. So I think it's, I mean, I don't personally care when they come, because in my mind I'm like, if they're coming it's for a bad reason, because that means someone has to go to the hospital. But I have heard the stereotype, and one of my coworkers, like, one of his friends is a firefighter, and he's like, yeah, the stereotype is real. And I'm like, oh damn, okay. We can put a fish in there because we have so many mussels. Oh, I should sell this. Boop. That doesn't go there. I need stone, so maybe we go to Skull Caverns and just, like, blow up everything. You might do that, or a firefighter. Actually, yeah, both of those are very tough jobs, but honestly, like, kudos to you if you go through with it, because it's like a difficult training process from what I've heard too, right? You have to be very, like, fit physically and mentally, and then I think, especially as a paramedic, like, you basically still have to know how to treat a lot of injuries, I would think. See if I can make any more bombs. Okay, we'll call it like that. We're gonna go to the mines to sell the bat, and then we will run to Skull Caverns, and I should have dropped some stuff off, but don't even worry about it. You'll debunk that stereotype and become one of them. Well, hopefully if you're having a significant... What do you mean it's... Fuck you! If you're having a significant other, you will be loyal. The bar is on the ground. No, I'm just kidding. There's no other thing. Okay, I'm just gonna walk around until it opens up. Okay, there we go. Oh, give me 1 second. Okay, sorry. Oh, I just closed all my... I minimized all my tabs. Thank God I did not close all of them. That would have been a nightmare. Oh, wait a minute. Is someone calling me? Okay, no. My dad was asking me because one of our family friends are getting married soon, so he's like, did we respond to the RSVP? And I'm like, no. And he's like, can you respond? And I'm like, I need your email because I didn't get the email invitation. And he's like, didn't you get an email? And I'm like, technically, no. Technically, you got invited to this wedding, and I am the plus one. But yeah, so then I was like, I'll do it afterwards, don't worry. You know, if it doesn't mean you want to improve how... You don't want to improve how you look, at least for yourself. No, yeah, for sure. Like, I definitely think keeping fit and all that is very important for that role, right? Like... It is the ideal to be strong enough, you know, to do what you need to do and all that. And I mean, like, you could look a plus. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Put these away. Am I? No, I'll just take them. Fuck it. Actually, I will put half of these away, though. Actually, I will put all. I'm such a indecisive person. I need to get food. But yeah, like, I think it's important to train to be fit enough to do all those things. Especially, like, even if you don't look, in quotation marks, like, the perfect fitness level, because honestly, the people that look like that aren't actually fit and they're dehydrated and whatnot. I mean, it's still important to be training for it. I should have brought something else, that's okay. You do your best to get your glow up. I mean, it's for a good cause, right? You're, like, training for your future career, and you're gonna be fit to be able to do your job well, and also, like, just generally good for your health. And at the same time, you know, the extra plus is that it will also be glow up time. I should have gotten a present for Sandy. Oh well. What do you have? I need to buy things. Oh, I should just buy bombs. Do you know, I have so much quartz. I'm a fool. I didn't know I could do that. Well, I guess we can still give Sandy a coconut or something. Cactus fruit, coconut. I think. Give her that coconut. Oh, I left the coconut behind. Alrighty. Cheating, cheating, cheating. Ha ha ha. Cranberry sauce. Boo. Nope. I feel like I'm the worst at placing bombs. I'm like really bad at figuring out where they should go. Oh. Die. Stop running away. I feel like we're still so slow. I mean, I could have a spicy eel to speed it up, really, if we wanted to. 15 levels? Holy fuck. I think actually someone said they did this better on the Ginger Island rather than Skull Cavern, but whatever. Oops. Die. Thank you. Okay. No, I wanted to pick this up. Pick it up! No! Fuck. Okay, I feel like it's worth it. Oh my god! I did not mean to go down there. That's fine. I missed. I'm a fool. Wow, I suck. Oh my god. Embarrassing. That's what that is. Hello, I am playing with mods. How are you doing, Stowitchy? Twitchy? I am playing with a few mods. Mostly UI mods. Nothing that really changes the content of the game. Just makes it easier to play. Because I would be on the wiki all the time anyways. And actually, I still am. Even with the mods. Forever and always have the Stardew wiki open. That is very obviously a crab. No worries. Oh, there's the little guy. Where am I at? I am... What year are we actually? We're year 2, day 2. Day 2 in fall. Wow, I really did not know what I was trying to say there. We have unlocked in Dryland. We're basically trying to finish collecting the coconuts there. Oh wait, we already found a ladder. Haha, I'm a fool. And yeah, kind of I would say later end game things. You would consider this. I feel like Skull Caverns is like mid game Stardew Valley. I mean, some people consider finishing the community center finishing the game. I would say finishing the community center is finishing early game. Well, I would say that's kind of mid game. Anyways, doesn't matter. That's where I am at. Well, considering I've never gotten really perfection, can there really be? Can I really say where the middle of the game is? I will have a coffee anyways. To be extra speedy. Do you have some plans for the farm or are you just playing like that? Really just playing around, you know, exploring what 1.6 has to offer. I probably won't get perfection. It is what it is. I'm probably just gonna play casually, like I always do. Do I really not have an earth crystal? Fucking wild, man. What do I not want? Mixed seeds. And I don't care about cloth. Did I find the ladder? Oh, here it is. Doesn't matter. Here it is. Right now we're just trying to collect stone because we don't have any of our essential supplies because we used them all up for tree fertilizer, I think. A rabbit's foot. A prisma. Oh, fuck. Okay. Hold. You're gonna go sleep soon. Your eye hurts too much. Please do, and I hope it feels better tomorrow morning because that is really unfortunate for you. I'm really sorry that your eye is hurting so much. Take care of yourself. I'll take this. Thank you for dropping by, though. I hope everything goes well with your future endeavor, aka your girlfriend. It's okay. Well, no, I don't need the bomb. Thank you, thank you. Do you have the tier? No, I don't. Haven't collected all of the walnuts for that yet. And I'm doing so slowly. I remember there was one. I hate bats. Come over here, bitch. Oh my god, hurry up. Die. You have so much health. I remember there's one playthrough where I collected 100. I don't remember where they all were anymore. I do think I'm gonna try. I mean, I don't know if it'll happen. I want to try to, that's a lot of diamonds. I want to try to get, the ostrich egg, because I never got that one either, and it's literally just such a small thing. Clay, how much clay do I have? I have so much more quartz. I really don't need all this, but I can exchange this for bombs, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. You know, screw. What do I want to take? I want to throw out this mushroom, maybe. I don't have that much. This earth crystal, but I want these for the mayonnaise machines. The fire cards. Okay, we'll take it over fireboards. Fuck it. And we should probably go back now. Do-do-do. Nope, yes, I would like to return, thank you. Okay, let's drop things off. Nope, not what I wanted. Thank you very much. That goes here. Does this not go here? Did I put it over here? I don't know. We're putting it over here for now. Oh yeah, they're all over here. Okay, maybe I'll take these up. Pop them over here, just because they're taking up space. That's food. Those are down there. This goes here. That's food. Rob's food goes over here. I never checked out my greenhouse. I'm a fool. No time now. Hello, T. Oh my goodness. How are you doing? How are your finals? Congrats on finishing first semester. You don't know if you. Oh, is it actually? It's doing that thing again. Thank you for letting me know. It's just frozen. Oh, is it? Oh, there you go. I fixed it. It wasn't frozen. I don't know what happened. I just opened up the tab and it is working fine now. Anyways, I'm doing okay. I'm tired from work, but when am I not? We move on. I am going on vacation at the end of the month for a long weekend because it's Canada Day, so I'm really excited about that. There's a lot of lag. Oh, no worries. No worries. It was supposed to move, but that's okay. We comfy cozy, low budget. You can be comfy cozy and high budget. That's definitely something that people do, and I am impressed always, but I am low budget. My baby. Where's Sebastian? Is he in his room or is he outside? He's probably outside, huh? Nothing here is done. Oh, here he is. Thanks, babe. He's such a cutie pie. I'm a Sebastian fiend. Oops. And then there's corn to collect. I keep forgetting I could be planting more crops now that this is open. Should really be doing that. Ah! Okay, oh my god, there's so many truffles. Yeah, we're busy finding truffles, huh? I have to go into the place. I forget every time. Like, if you forget every time. You finished finals, now you're preparing to meet with your mentor teacher tomorrow? She asked if you could come help her clean the classroom she's moving to and really emphasized that it was nasty and that I would be dumb for agreeing to do it. So did you agree? That's really sweet that she's like being very transparent with you though. I do appreciate that. So you're a little scared but you'll live? So are you like in the interim between classes you like go be a student teacher? Because I remember like in high school I had a student teacher. I don't remember if she was there every day. I think she was only there for like 1 day a week or something. And then by the end of her like quote unquote placement she taught one lesson, I think. So is it something like that? Or is it just someone that's gonna be like watching over you for the general future? Did I click from there? I think I did. Says there. I hope the cleaning is not as scary as she is making out to be as well. That may be a tough wish, but I wish it for you nonetheless. Oh my god, chicken's in my way all the time. There you go. Anything up here? Negative. It's pretty much like that. You'll be in her classroom and teach several lessons throughout your time together. It's like a pre-internship, so you'll only be there 2 days a week during the fall semester. Ooh, okay, makes sense. I know, it's interesting how like different places do placements differently, right? Because like my placements were always like 6 weeks or whatever, longer sometimes. And it was like you were there for 5 days a week for those 6 weeks. That was your placement time. But then like different profession, like, and that was like for physio, and then for occupational therapy I'm pretty sure it was the same thing. But then I was talking to my coworker who's a rec therapist, and she says their first placement is like 4 months or something, but you only go 1 day a week or something like that. So it's like, if really it's like 1 day a week for 4 months, so that's like what, 4 days in a month times 4 is like 4 days. 4 times 4 is what, 16 days? So that's really like 2.5 weeks full time placement. Versus like my first placement was 6 months and you were there 5 days a week, right? So like, and then like you go from 1 day a week, and then the next placement you go like a few days a week based on your class schedule, and then your final one is like you're there 5 days a week for like, it's like a long time too. It's like a few months, and it's like kind of wild. Or we had like a assistant physiotherapy, occupational therapy assistant student who was there. She was there 5 days a week, but she also like was still going to school at the same time. So she would like come to the unit and do her placement, and then she would go home and like have to study for an exam or like have to do classes. I think they were reduced classes, but she still had to do classes. But when I was on placement, it was like just placement. Like we didn't have any classes. In our final year, we did have to work on a research project while we were on placement. But it was also kind of like the research project started at the end of our second last semester, and it was kind of up to you and your group how you wanted to set up the timeline. So some people did more work on placement because like obviously you weren't going to class and stuff like that. And some people did less work. So I don't know. It was weird. So weird how things run differently. She said you should read the Odyssey for a Greek mythology class, and now you're kicking yourself for not being the kid who loved Greek gods and stuff. What? You weren't the Greek kid? Whoa, that sounds weird. I mean, like, you weren't obsessed with Greek mythology? You weren't that kid? I was that kid. Honestly, I still am that kid. I love Greek mythology. I'm so surprised that you are not that child. You weren't that kid. Not because you give those kid vibes, but because, I mean, I just assume everyone was a Greek mythology kid. I was a Percy Jackson girly. I remember, like, I would go to the library and I would find all the books that had to do with Greek mythology. Like, I would just sit in the Greek mythology section and I would read all of them. And it got to the point where I had read them all. Like, every single book on Greek mythology in that library I had read. So I told my mom, I'm like, we need to go to a different library. And she's like, why? This one's closest to our house. And I'm like, well, I've read all the books here. And it's like, I know you can like put books on hold and have them delivered to you, the library closest to you. But like, I'm like, no, I wanted to browse the books on Greek mythology. I did not want to have to like request them. So then she started like, because she would book like swimming lessons at community centers, right? And then after the swimming lesson, we would like swing by the library. And then we would, like, I would look at books and, like, pick a few out, and then we would go home. So it was, like, every week we would go to the library that way. So then I started saying, I'm like, we need to start booking my swimming lessons at a different community center so I can go to a different library. She was like, what is wrong with you? That was really funny, now that I think about it. Well, you're actually doing the internship. It'll be 180 days, 5 days a week during the spring. Oh, okay. So this is, yeah, like you said, it's the pre-internship. Just dipping your little toes in. You're nervous for the big final. Teach me, you'll be your mentee. I'll teach you on the Greek. Actually, though, I've never read um the Odyssey because I was obviously a kid, and I'm as a child. I mean, I was at like a high school reading level in like grade 4, but I didn't like want to read the like Odyssey or the Iliad or things like that. So I just read like modern day retellings, obviously like Percy Jackson, and also like just like collections of myths in like a book. So it's not like the actual myth itself, it's like a retelling in like modern terms, basically. If that makes sense. Your special interest was too steeped in fanfiction? I think because when I was a kid in elementary school, I wasn't allowed to have like an email account, and I wasn't allowed to be on the internet, so I didn't know what fanfiction was. And I also probably could have never signed up for a fanfiction account because I didn't have an email. I think the first time I read fanfiction was, oh my god, was I in high school? No, it was earlier than that. No, I started reading fanfiction, I want to say in like grade 7 or 8. Because I discovered fanfiction at that time. Because I started with those reader X character fanfictions, and then I started reading more into it, and then I just stepped into the world of fanfiction. And it's also the like, if like you're looking at a graph and it's like on the bottom it's like Egg's descent into fanfiction, and then at the other side it's like, sorry, it should be the other way around actually. Oh no, there should be inverse. Anyways, on one side it's like Egg's descent into fanfiction, and then like on the other side it's like Egg's stopping reading of like regular literature. It's like they're correlated. Because I stopped reading books because I started reading more fanfiction, and even now I've tried to get back into reading books because I used to read like a book a day. Like I was really nerdy. I was such a nerd. It just doesn't hit the same as fanfiction. So honestly, I get it. Genuinely, I understand how you feel about it, because I am also like, wow, this don't hit the same. Where's my enemies to lovers? Where's my childhood friends to lovers? Make it make sense. Except it's not making sense. It's making dollars, haha, I'm so funny. Anyways. I don't know if this is gonna be enough to fill the rest of the shed. You'll read some Virgil and Dante fanfiction to get reintroduced to Greek mythology, or maybe Dante X Homer would be better. Oh no. No, you need to read. I never read this because I heard it was really sad, and I already knew how the myth ended out, so I was like not about to read a book about it. But was it the Song of Achilles? Is about, you know, obviously Achilles and Patroclus. And that shit's sad. And my friend was like, you should read it, it's such a good book. And I went, do you want me to cry? And she was kind of like, yeah, basically I do want you to cry. And I'm like, that's so rude of you. That's so rude of you. Okay, that was enough for everything. Let's see if these are done. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder if I can make more of these now. Probably. Hopefully. Okay, let's see what sells. Anything under 500, I'm selling. Oh, that's Surfer one. I should not be selling that. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. There we go. Oh my god, you're in my way, Sebastian. Although maybe I will sell some of these because they will take so long that it's not even worth it. So, let's see, 630. And then, obviously the Starfruit's gonna be really expensive. 588 peach and pomegranate. I'll sell the strawberry wine. And I'll sell one of these two. Probably this one. Just because I have so much wine getting ready. Okay, let's see here. Dude, it's so hard to be diligent about reading socially accepted literature when you could be reading about a Stardew Valley AU for Persona 5 characters or something. Literally, like, where are my crossovers? What is it? Oh my god. Um, in high school, I was talking to my friend about fanfiction, and I've never read Harry Potter. I don't know. I was never into Harry Potter. I never found it that interesting. I was never interested in reading it. I watched a few of the movies, but it wasn't that great. And then now, we all know how we feel about the author of Harry Potter, who I don't even. J.K. Rowling, is that her name? And so I'm like, I don't want to read it anymore. But at the time, I was telling my friend, I was like, I love reading Harry Potter AUs. So it's like I like reading about the characters that I already know and like, but put into that setting, right? And she was like, you know what the best Harry Potter AU is? And I'm like, what? And she's like, Harry Potter. And I'm like, that's funny, but I'm not reading Harry Potter. So like, but like you can't get that flavor in real literature. Like I can't read the same cafe AU story over and over again. There's no florist shop next to the tattoo artist shop in socially accepted literature. Like, disgusting. So, I get it. Also, it's funny that you say Stardew Valley AU for Persona 5, because obviously I'm playing Stardew Valley here on stream with you all. But I've also, near my birthday last month in May, my friend bought me Persona 5 because I have been talking about wanting to play it for a really long time, and it was on sale, so she bought it for me. And I started playing it off stream because I wanted an off stream game, and I was just like, hi, the two games that I'm currently playing, combined into one. I should see if those AUs exist. Anyways, I'm here for the mayonnaise. Okay, so we'll do 4, and then we'll do 1, 2. Do another 4. What is this? What do I know? Okay, that. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go, perfect. Oh, I can just do this. And then, oh guys, guys, please move. I need to put the things down. Oh, my animals are in my way. How dare they? Oh my goodness, okay. 1, 2, did I make 4? 3, 4. Oh my god, buddies, you're in my way. Can you please leave? No? Okay, well, I'll put the cheese press over here then, I guess. That's fine. It's not fine. It was not fine. I'm so annoyed. We'll just do this, I guess. This is like, if you like nice formatting, do not perceive my farm. Because it looks like this. All of those characters can date each other in Persona 5. Perfect. Beautiful. We love to see it. You can reforge trinkets? I didn't know that. Mini forge. Heavy furnace. Fish smoker. I never looked at some of this newer stuff. Bone mill, geode crusher, farm computer. Okay, anyways. I have to do this. I forget every time. Oh, Demetrius wants a pufferfish. Do I have a pufferfish? Do I care about Demetrius? I actually don't have a pufferfish. That's actually kind of funny. I can catch on Ginger Island if I really want to. We can go to Ginger Island, right? Should we go to Ginger Island? Why not? I don't need this one. Bring this to Ginger Island. Mango sapling. Should I make some more bait? We are like lacking on the bait. I need regular bait and then I need moss. There we go. I was like, is that gonna work? And then I want to make bombs. No, I was gonna That's fine. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna bring some farm totems with me. To the town. I forgot I have a horse. I could have brought my horse with me. I mean, the horse doesn't get to go on the island, so maybe it doesn't matter. I did completely forget about it, though. Oh, it's thunderstorming outside. There was a thunderstorm warning today. So if my, knock on wood, anything cuts out, that's why. Sorry if I smell like fish, haha. Where is Leo? He's going up there. Okay, well, I'll be right there, buddy. Beautiful. The melon is ready, so we can talk to this guy. I lose it every time. He's like fucking outside. He looks so like I always think he's a statue, not like an actual little guy. Oh shit, he gives you a lot. Oh, he wants weed, okay. We're just gonna wait for the pineapples. That goes there. These one can go here. We'll put this one here. These ones don't need to go here, then go over here. Cool, I'll plant my mango sapling over here. Can I plant it here? Too close to another tree. You're too close to another tree. I don't want it to be right there. It's like right in front of the thing. Go here. Okay, great. Hello, Lena. How are you doing? You're filling out an intake form online. You never know what to put for current health concerns. Like, do you need to say everything or just what's relevant for the specialist? What do you want from each doctor? I think, that is hard, yeah. I feel like I would put down, is this like, they do not make health forms for people with chronic conditions. I feel like I would put down what you're currently going into the office to see them for, but if there's like an opportunity or somewhere to write like other symptoms or issues that might be like comorbid or that affect it, I feel like it would be a good idea to write them down anyways, because I'm always of the opinion that people are multifactorial, obviously. So it's like you can't just treat one thing and not look at the other stuff, especially if you have a lot of things going on, right? Don't make sense to only look at one side of the story. Although, unfortunately, sometimes that's what happens with, like, healthcare. AKA, that's what happens with, like, that's why nephrology and cardiology fight all the time. Ooh, the rain is coming down. You're eating dinner? What are you having for dinner? Why didn't you bring anything to share with the class? What the fuck? Oh, I missed. Oh, good idea. You didn't think of that. Yes. Well, I hope it continues to be a good idea. Egg remembers I have a medical nightmare. T, I remember that you, unfortunately, somehow were always at urgent care when I'm streaming. And number two, I found ants in my kitchen the other day, and I thought about your ants in your bathroom. Did that ever get figured out? Oh my god, curry? Japanese curry. I haven't had curry in so long. I'm craving it, man. Nobody can figure out why you are the way you are. You're just built different, T. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. Those ants are gone, but you don't think it'll be forever? Oh no. I mean, like, every so often, especially in the summertime, I sometimes have, like, a ant problem, but I think, like, it's because it's summer and my dad is really bad at putting food in the freaking fridge. Which is really annoying. So it's kind of like I just come to expect it in the summertime, which really shouldn't be the expectation, but what are you gonna do when your dad refuses to put things back in the fridge or refuses to cover the bananas and then the fruit flies and ants come around? You're like, haha, Dad, I told you this would happen. Totally not a little salty about it. Smiles. Do I have any shards? 27. I'd like to combine my ring with this one. She's always at urgent care, Elena, or she's at the doctor, or she's literally filling out an online intake form. Oh, I forgot about Leo! He's probably sleeping. Oh no, he's not! Okay. I'm gonna go to the gym. You learned how to kill them on your own, so you don't have to pay $200 for people that spray things and leave. That's true. But also, like, I'm pretty sure the equipment that they use, I didn't bring a fucking present for him. I'm such a freaking bad friend. Anyways, don't they have, like, equipment and the spray itself probably costs more than $200? Isn't that why that happens? I mean, $200 for them to spray things and leave still sounds really fucking lame, but still. I'm, like, hoping it's not happening enough for you to, like, it be more worth it. The rain is really coming down. It's making me nervous. You're a great customer for the urgent care. You haven't been in a while, though, so that's rad. That is rad. That's a win for you. Urgent care is more attentive. I guess because, like, I would assume it's less busy. Maybe? I don't know. I don't really know. Oh my, chicken pot pie. Chicken pot pie sounds really good too. Yeah, I could also go for chicken pot pie. You bet chicken pot pie with salt. Her medical needs? I don't think so. I don't know about that one. It's good that you're not healthcare, Lena. Can you imagine you go to a doctor and they prescribe you chicken pot pie? They do a bad job with it though. They miss a lot of wasp nests and stuff. Oh shit, so you paid them $200 and it wasn't even freaking worth it. That's freaking lame. Maybe you're just bitter because you hate ants. No, I feel like if I'm paying $200, I would expect someone to do a good pest control job. I feel like that's not a big ask for them to be able to do their job properly. Especially, like, I'm assuming it's pest control and, like, they didn't really just come just for the one thing. You had a doctor tell you to make your own yogurt? Like, I guess probiotics? Weird. That's weird. Why didn't they just why did they tell you to make it? Like, and not just buy it? Like, I mean, apparently it's pretty easy to make your own yogurt, to be fair, but still. I should have gone to the volcano, because I just want to combine these rings, and then we can go to bed. Give the idea a chance. Probably make your medical needs. Oh, is it like, this is the part of something that you can't consume? It's probably like one of your allergens, or like it'll inflame the condition. I don't really remember. Tell you the stuff at the store was no good. I mean, I don't know, man. To be fair, I have heard that as well. Like, I had a preceptor who would often make her own yogurt, and it looked really good. And she's like, it's really easy. You just have to put it in the oven and let it like ferment or whatever. I don't really know how to make yogurt. And she said this something similar where like the store yogurt like doesn't give you the same benefits. But it's just weird that that's what they're recommending. Like maybe if they were a dietitian, I'd be like, okay, it makes sense. But like as a doctor, I guess it's considered a lifestyle change. You were just like, man, you think I have time for that? Chicken pot pie would destroy your stomach because of gastroparesis. Yeah. What if you just smelt it though? Maybe you just have to inhale it. Just gotta sniff some pot pie. But take out the pie. No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke! That's a joke, everyone. Ha ha ha. Anyways. Did I not bring my watering can? Or did I just put it away? Because if I didn't bring my watering can, we can't actually go to the jungle mines. You don't want it, but maybe time to suck up and get a colonoscopy. I mean, if it gives you answers and it helps, it could be important. Ooh, did you hear that? That's my water. Sounds like everyone needs to stay hydrated. Colonoscopies are important, but they also kind of wilding. I had to like, maybe this is TMI, but like I had to like go and drop my dad off when he went to get a colonoscopy, like a routine one. And I was just like sitting in that clinic, like, oh no, it's right here. Okay, I was like sitting in that clinic thinking about the fact that like, well, I mean, I don't know what else they do at the clinic. Like, it could have been people were there for other procedures. But I was sitting there looking at everyone in the waiting room, and I was like, damn, everyone's here for a colonoscopy. And then I was like, I hope people don't think I'm here for a colonoscopy. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but just because I'm like, I don't know, if I was like, well, maybe it's my time. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, and then immediately my dad came out and he's like, let's go eat food. And I'm like, are you sure you can eat right afterwards? I mean, I know you have to fast beforehand, so he was probably hungry. But then, like, we started walking down to the car, and I looked at him, and I was like, are you sure you want to go eat? And he's like, no, actually, I want to go home and take a nap. And I'm like, yeah, you're still got some effects of that anesthesia, bud. So then he went home and took a nap. And then we went to eat food afterwards. And it was tasty. What did he want? He wanted, like, a weird food right after it, too. It was, like, something that, like, destroys your digestive system. He's like, I really want to eat like something spicy. I think that's what he wanted. I was like, you don't want to eat like congee? You don't want to like relax? I'm selling that. Putting this here. Oh, I should water it. Ah, wrong button. He said, let's go for spicy. It was something like that, honestly. You always cry and thank people when you're coming out. I don't remember what I do. Like, because I only went under anesthesia once. And that's when I got my wisdom teeth removed. And, oh, Leo, baby. And I don't remember much about it. Okay, so because I had to get my wisdom teeth removed, they were going to take all 4 of them out. And my dentist was like, you can either do it here, where you get the local numbing, or you can get it at like an orthodontist, and you'd go put under, and then obviously that one's more expensive. And I looked at him, and I looked at my dad, and I'm like, put me under. I don't want to be awake for this. And then my brother, when he got his wisdom teeth removed, he got the local numbing. But he's like a freaking weirdo and was like, I couldn't feel them do it, but I could see them putting things in my mouth, and it was so cool. And I'm like, okay, weirdo. What a fucking nerd. Anyways, but he was like, oh my god, I can't believe you paid so much more money to go under like the general anesthesia, whatever. And I'm like, listen, bud, I didn't have to have braces. I didn't need to get a retainer because my brother needed braces and a retainer. And I'm like, so the amount of money that our parents saved on my dental fees can be put forth right now. Also, I have insurance from school and from my dad. I was still under his insurance at the time. So that shut him up. Anyways, so I was like in there, and they were like, so I didn't realize they give it to you through an IV. So the nurse was just like, okay, I'm gonna put the IV in. I was like, okay, because I hate needles. Thinking about it now, it makes sense that it's an IV, but like in my mind, I'm always thinking about them putting like the gas mask thing on, and they're like, okay, count backwards from 10. Anyways, so they like started putting the IV in, and um, I was talking to a few other friends about um like how it feels, and one of them was saying that when they went under for their wisdom teeth procedure, the nurse told them that sometimes they might feel a tingly sensation on both like orifices, so like your mouth and also like your butthole. And she was like, haha, that's funny. But then she said that she felt the tingly butthole. So I was sitting there as she's like putting the needle in, and I'm like, I wonder if I'm gonna feel a tingly butthole. And then I don't remember anything after that. I'm pretty sure that was my last thought. Because I don't even remember her saying, like, count backwards from 10 or anything. Like, I just passed out. And the next thing I knew, I was, like, opening my eyes and I was, like, oh, God. I was, like, in the one of the recovery chairs, right? Like, after the procedure. And then I remember my dad was there. And then my brother pulled up the car downstairs. And then they got me in a wheelchair because they wheeled me down to the front. But I don't remember getting in the wheelchair. I'm sure I transferred or something. I got up and moved my butt over. I just remember I went down and then I got into my brother's car. And then I just remember I had to like borrow one of his like face masks because this was still during COVID and I forgot to bring one. And I was just like sitting there going, wow, my brother's face mask smells so bad. And that's all I remember really as I'm coming out. So I don't remember if I said anything weird. Nobody told me if I said anything weird. I don't think anything exciting happened. I just like went home and I took a nap. You don't know if your brother was on, but you don't know if he was a nerd for it. Maybe just scary. I call him a nerd because I knew he only thought it was cool because he's like interested in that thing. Like you know people that like to watch like surgery videos or like they would like jump at a chance to be in an OR and like watch a knee replacement happen. Like he's a nerd because he was like, oh, this is so cool how it works. Like, wow, they're cutting open that. So that's why I call him a nerd because that's so lame of him. But like for example, when my brother came back from his wisdom teeth removal, I didn't go with my mom and my dad took him, and then I remember they came home and my mom opened the door and she's like, "I come down and help your brother up. He's gonna go take a nap." And I said, "Okay." And then she left, and I kind of assumed that she was going to go grab him from the car, and I don't remember what I was doing. I must have been like playing a game or something, and I was just finishing up like what I was doing. And then my where I was sitting was like really close to near the top of the stairs, and then like as I'm like starting to get ready to stand up and help my brother get in to the house from the car, all I hear is at the top of the stairs, I hear like a big smack, like a big thump, and I look over and my mom had brought my brother in without telling me, and he had just been climbing the stairs on his own, and he tripped on like the last step to like reach the second floor. So he just like face planted into the ground, and I was like, "Oh my god!" So I like ran over, and I was like, "Are you okay?" And he's like slowly getting up onto his knees. I don't think he hit his face or anything, but I think like because obviously you're so drowsy, he's just like, yeah, I'm okay. And then I helped him get into bed. But sometimes I just think back about it was like you heard like a small tripping noise and then a big thump as he fell on the ground. And I was just like, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you were already coming into the house. Oh, that was a funny time. Yeah, I know. I laugh about it. He doesn't remember it. I told him about it afterwards, like a few days later, and he's like, I don't remember that happening. And I'm like, I remember it so clearly. And then that for that entire day, he just had like soup and congee. I think my dad made him an avocado smoothie or something, which is funny because my dad does not know how to make a smoothie. Um, and then at like it must have been like 2 in the morning because I think it was the summertime, so we were both like gremlins. At 2 in the morning, I hear him like rummaging around downstairs in the darkness. Also, I'm like, turn on the light, bud. What's happening? And he comes upstairs and he's like, egg. And I'm like, what's wrong, brother? And he's like, I'm so hungry. I don't want to eat congee anymore. And then he's like whining. He's not like actually crying, but he's doing that like fake crying thing you do when you're sad. And then he went back to bed, and he also doesn't remember that. So I think his wisdom teeth thing was a lot more um eventful than my own. What nerd being interested in medical things? Nobody here is in the medical field at all. Hey, listen, I was offered on my first placement. My preceptor was like, "Would you like to go see a surgery, like a knee replacement or an ACL repair or something?" And I said, "Oh, I could. I am scared of needles and like blood and like one of the biggest reasons, I mean, there was obviously I didn't want to be a doctor because I didn't want to spend that much time of my life trying to study to be a doctor, and also I don't think I could handle that stress. But another big reason I didn't decide to be a doctor was because I don't like blood, and obviously now that I'm in healthcare, I realize there's a lot of doctors that don't have to deal with blood. Like you could literally just not be a surgeon. But obviously, when I was a kid, I didn't know that that was not a thing. Anyways, so I was like, I don't really like blood. And she was like, "Oh, okay. Well, we'll see what happens." And then it was COVID, so all of the elective surgeries got canceled, and then only like life-saving ones ran. And she wasn't. You weren't gonna throw a random student in there, so I never got to see one. And honestly, I was like, "Thank God," because I probably would have passed out. So we're fine. I'm not that kind of nerd. It must have hurt, but in hindsight, it's hilarious. I think it's better that he doesn't remember it so he can't hold it against me. Because I think if he remembered it, I'd feel really bad. Because it probably did hurt. Also, like, considering he just got surgery in his mouth, I mean, it was probably still a little numb, but, like, considering he just got surgery on his mouth, like, falling kind of on your face would probably be really painful because it's all swollen up and, like, probably bleeding. But I didn't read the question. Maybe. But it is kind of funny. It's like one of my patients like came in because they fell and broke their like a bone, right? And I was like looking at their chart before I went to go meet them, and I was like, no way, this is how they fell. So basically, they got chased by geese, and I was like, that is so scary because Canadian geese are fucking terrifying. And I know like at least 2 people that like genuinely got chased by geese and like have fear, like are very afraid of them because they're like literally devils on earth. Anyways, I was talking to my patient, and I was like, not sure if I should bring up like, hey, how did you fall? Because sometimes I like to ask to see if they remember, but also if it's like kind of more sensitive, I'm kind of like, how do I bring this up? I didn't bring it up though. The patient ended up being like, you know how I felt, right? And I'm like, yeah, I do. And then they were like, it's kind of funny, but not right now because I'm still in a lot of pain. And I'm like, but in the future it will be funny. And then they were like, yeah, I think I'll be able to laugh about it in like a year. So it's like one of those things where it's like in the moment it's not fun, but like in the future, maybe you could be like, haha, you know, one time I was coming home from my wisdom teeth and my sister was supposed to help me get up the stairs and she didn't, and I fell flat on my face. And then all of my brother's friends would probably be like, wow, your sister sounds really mean. Or it's like, his girlfriend, my brother's girlfriend, is an only child. So in her mind, she thinks that like siblings are like how they are on TV when they're like, like care. Okay, that's gonna sound weird. I was like, they care for each other. Obviously, I care about my family, but like those siblings that are like really really close and like would never try to hurt each other, or like the older brother is like protective of their little sister and they're like nobody can date them or whatever. But like then she sees what like me and my brother like send to each other, or like for his birthday, every time I send him a birthday card, on the back of the birthday card I always write like, turn it over you idiot, this isn't the right side. And she's like, why are you and your sister so mean to each other? And my brother's like, no, this is just how siblings are. And it's kind of like, it's so funny. One of your brothers kicks you in the stomach during an argument. See, literally, it's like actual siblings do not treat each other like that. Okay, we thrive on punching, kicking, literally like breaking each other's bones. Well, that never happened to me, but my brother literally shot like sharpened arrows at me as a kid because he like made like a bow and arrow out of a stick he found in the forest, and then he sharpened some twigs and he shot them at me. And he's like, I gave you a shield. And I was like, yeah, you did, but then you also made me run around, so you had a moving target to try to aim at. So, siblings that don't try to physically harm each other is a lie. You genuinely hated your sister growing up. I feel like that's pretty common for, like, especially siblings of the same gender. I feel like that's a pretty big one. But also, I had a lot of moments in my life where I hated my brother, and I was like, you are making my life so terrible. If only you didn't exist. But now I'm like, wow, that's my brother. There are certain siblings who consider each other best friends. You just go, how? She was the worst though, so you feel justified? Fair enough. Fair enough. I know, like, I feel like the best friends thing, like, obviously I like my brother, like, and we get along well. I don't know if I'd consider him my best friend. I'm sure he doesn't consider me his best friend. I just think, like, I feel like your sibling is in a different category as, like, your friends or your spouse or even your parents, because it's like you hate them and you love them, or at least in my case, at the same time. And it's kind of like, if we weren't related, I don't think I would ever actually talk to my brother. Like say we were the same age, in the same class, in the same area. Like, if we weren't related, I don't think I would get along with him. But because we're related and I literally grew up with him, it's like, obviously I talk to him. And it's just, like, such a weird thing to think about. Like, the fact that, like, actually our personalities and everything, like, our histories and stuff like that, like, wouldn't amount to friendship. But because we existed in the same bloodline, we are now friends. It's, like, weird to think about. Same, yeah, exactly. And I feel like that's the same thing with a lot of siblings. Like, I think the siblings that are, like, best friends, obviously I'm assuming, but I feel like they tend to be closer in age, maybe a similar time of their life, right? Like, my brother is 5 years older than me, so it's like, really, like, it's like I'm a baby in comparison. That goes there. I need to get a feather. Not all of the feathers, just a feather for the boy, Leo. There's an answer you follow who says her and her brother are literally literal best friends, and you just go, wow, interesting. And so unattainable. Yeah, that is, like, not a universal opinion. Yeah, I feel like most of the times you tolerate your sibling. But you also, like I said, like, if you get along well and they're not, like, a terrible person, you just kind of vibe because you're related. Can you imagine if I accidentally gave him a bomb? I wonder what he would do. He'd probably be really offended. Volcano. You think the other thing is if the siblings don't live with each other in the same space? I wonder if, yeah, maybe. That makes sense. I feel like living with anyone is such a nightmare. Because, like, I feel like you can be really good friends with someone, and then the minute you have to live with them, it's, like, the worst thing. Right? Like, so many stories, or I've seen it so many times, where, like, these people are really good friends, and then they become roommates, say, like, in university, and they, like, end up hating each other. So it's like, yeah, even if your sibling was your quote-unquote best friend, if you had to constantly live with them, that might no longer be the case. Because you remember watching Interview with the Stancer and she was asked by the interview if they live together. They do not. Oh man, don't we know it? I also feel like when you're younger, it's harder to be good friends with your sibling. But then as you grow up and mature, it can be easier to feel like Okay, we can be friends. Oh, I did not mean to go that way. Can I put a bomb here? Put it here. You can go away, frog. I don't want to deal with you. Particularly because you were mentioning siblings versus friends are kind of their own separate categories. Yeah. I just think that's... I mean, obviously, I don't know. Also, the other thing, here's the other thing. I think if you're, like, really, really close to your sibling, like, I think you should get new friends. I don't know. There was just this classmate. There was a classmate I had, and her brother were so close, like, but like too close. Like she had a tattoo of his fingerprint and then his birthday underneath it. And then like she would always say like, "Oh, if I have a boyfriend, I want him to be just like my brother." And like, or like her brother had a girlfriend, she was like, "I don't like my brother's girlfriend. I don't think she treats him right." And I was like, girl, it sounds like you want to marry your brother. I was just like, that's so weird. I thought that was really weird. I did not like the Sweet Home Alabama siblings are dating. Truly, that's what it was. She showed us like Facebook pictures of him, and she kept being like, and like I was in a group with this girl for an entire semester, so I could not run away. And so she would show us pictures of him, and she'd be like, "Isn't he so handsome?" I think they were close in age. He was like a year younger or older. I don't remember. But she'd be like, "Isn't he so handsome? Oh, he's wearing a suit in this picture. It makes him look so nice." And then she'd like show that I picked this shirt out for him. Doesn't he look so cool in it? And I'm just like, oh my god. I was like, oh my god. I cannot believe this is happening to me right now. I actually forgot this happened, and I've just unlocked that memory from having this sibling conversation. Oh my god. Oh my god. Peeking at your career, that's overwhelming. Yeah, I remember I was sitting there in class, and she was going off about this, and I looked over at my classmate, and I was like, "This is happening, isn't it?" And they looked back at me, and they were like, "This sure is happening." Don't fall to the thing, thank you. Yeah, and then, so, before she had gone on Facebook and, like, showed us all these pictures, one of my friends was like, "I think, I have a suspicion that so-and-so, like, is really too into their sibling." And we were kind of like, "Oh, I'm sure it's just because they're close. You know, people who are close with their siblings. She's a little out of pocket." This classmate was also like very out of pocket all the time. And she would say like she had like no filter. It was like a little wild, and so we were like, maybe it's just that. And then after this happened, I like literally immediately like texted my friend about it, and I'm like, "Guess what so and so showed us in class today?" She was like, "I called it. I fucking knew it. I can't believe she did that. No fucking way." And I was like, "Yep, that sure happened." You hope to God they hate each other now? I don't think so. I think they're still going strong. I mean, she has a tattoo of his fucking fingerprint. I think he has a matching one. Like, I think it might go both ways, which is, like, maybe the worst part. Sometimes you think back to the times you overshare and get embarrassed, and then from time to time you're reminded that you're probably fine compared to folks like this. Literally, like, this girl, like, would say to teachers just, like, out-of-pocket things. Like, she was also, like, a big advocate for, like, pelvic physiotherapy. Which is fine, that's a good thing to be passionate about. Like, it's good to be passionate about underserviced areas. But, like, man, like, she would just say, like, things about a magic quiver. Oh, that's cool. What does this one do? Anyways, she would just say things about, like, her boobs or like her other parts just out of pocket in the middle of class. Like we're in class, like we're talking to a professor, and she'll just say it, and I'm just like, oh my god. Like I think we were learning about breast cancer at one point, and she kept asking about like mastectomies and like, oh, like how does it feel, or like, oh, what does this do, and we're just like, girl, please stop. You're making everyone uncomfortable and asking questions that like don't really need to be asked at this time. Like we don't really need to know all these questions that you're asking. I don't like, it's not really relevant. Yeah. It was, I don't like this trinket actually. Oh, thinking about her. Thinking about her, but like not affectionately or fondly. At me oversharing in chat. Yeah, I don't think you're ever gonna come close to this girl. Like, oh my god, she every time she'd say something, I would just look at my friends, and then like, um, because she was in my group for that semester, like they would always look at me and be like, "Look, it's your best friend. She's saying weird shit again," and I'm like, "Stop calling her my best friend." It kind of reminds you of of the time some classmates in uni yelled out, "Do you guys have ex?" After finding out the two of the classmates were dating each other. People need to like literally. People need to calm the fuck down. Like what the fuck. People need to mind their own goddamn business. Oh, I'm trying to remember. Oh, what was it? We were learning some type of manual therapy, and it was kind of close to like the hip region, the groin area. Oh, I remember. We were palpating a certain part of the pelvis, and it was very close to like your groin area. So people, when they're teaching us, they were obviously like very much like, you know, make sure your patient or your client, your partner, your classmate's comfortable with this. You can put a towel on top, whatever. And so it's like basically right near where your like groin area is. It's like a small indent or bump on the pelvis, and it helps you. It like connects to a certain muscle that you can like palpate. So we're like practicing it on each other, and then this classmate goes, and she raises her hand in the middle of class. And might I remind you, we're in the middle of class, so there's like 3 professors at the front of the room. The entire class is here, like on different plinths, like practicing these skills, you know, that as they're teaching us. And she raised her hands, and she goes, "Oh, well, if we're palpating this on a man, would we ever like accidentally palpate their penis?" And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, first of all, basic anatomy, that's not close to where that body part is, because it's like higher up. I don't know how it would ever get up there. And number 2, how is that relevant? How do you accidentally touch that? That sounds like it's like sexual assault. And number 5 million why that question is wrong. Like in the middle of class, in front of everyone and our professors, the poor professor was like, no, I don't think anatomically that body part would be anywhere near where you're palpating. And if you were close to that body part, you might be in the wrong place. And then we moved on, thank God. But I was just like sitting there, and I was like, what the fuck just happened? So sometimes, you know, you worry that you overshare. And maybe I'm oversharing talking about this right now. But then you realize that some people just like have no shame and have the audacity to say things like this. And they sleep fine at night. So I think I should also let go of these embarrassing moments for when I feel like I overshare. And be okay with it. Oh my god, you're still working on this intake form and ask the gender of any sexual partner you have options being... Whoa. I feel like those are bad options. I don't like being, like, having to acknowledge or write down that my partner is an owner of one of these body parts. I feel like there was a better way to ask that question. The owner is literally hilarious. You're right. I also feel like, I don't know, why do they have to specify? I'm sure it's important. I think it is actually important sometimes, but like, just why did you write it that way? There were other ways to write it. There were so many better options, in my opinion. God, thank you about my classmate. Again, I'm like so glad I don't have to interact with her ever again. Can I make any other bombs? I'll make 4. Like the owner implies that it doesn't have to be attached to you. That's true. What if I own it, but it's not physically on me? That's a really funny thought, Lena. I really crave sashimi. My coworker last week said that she was gonna get pizza for dinner. She was like, find you a man that texts you, let's get pizza for dinner after a long day at work. And I was like, honestly, goals. And then today, or this week, she's like, oh, I'm going out for sushi with a friend. And I'm like, oh, I'm so jealous. Bitch. So now I really want sushi. You'd love a previous owner option? Yeah, exactly. I'd like an adopted option. I adopted. Adopt, don't shop. Yeah, I used to be a fetus owner until the incident. No, the coal fell into the water. I'm watering rocks. Adopt, don't shop. Oh, T, I am going to on Friday. Shit, I keep thinking it's Friday. It's Saturday. Anyways, on Saturday, sorry, it's not Saturday. It's fucking Tuesday. Thursday. Oh my god. Anyways, on Saturday, I'm going to go to a. It's like an adopt. I don't even remember what they called it. It's basically like a little like. At one of the pet stores, they're having like a big adopt-a-thon thing for you to see like the little kitties and stuff. So I'm hoping I will be able to come home with a little cat of my own on Saturday. Which is why I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream, just in case I have to like figure out things, like set things up with the kitty. But that's the hope. Gonna get a car, yeah! If you could laugh right now, you would. I'm gonna get a car. Hopefully. Send pics in the Discord. I will. I'm like, because like there's 2 locations and they both say like adopt a cat/kitten, but one of the locations, the poster that is attached to the post says like kittens available, and I'm like, I don't really know. I don't want a kitten. I want a cat. So I'm like trying to decide which location to go to, because like the one that's closer to me is the one that like seems to have more kittens available. but also I would prefer to go to that one because it's close by. But it's also like, it's like from 11 to 2, so I almost wonder if I go to the one close by, and then, if like, for example, there's like only kittens there, if I can still like drive to the other one. Because it's Saturday and Sunday, so it's like, if I'm going on the Saturday and I get there like right at 11, for example, I can see what are the cats that they have available. And then if, oh yeah, these are all kittens, oh, maybe the other store has actual cats, then I'm gonna take my dad, because I'm gonna be like, hey dad, you should come too, because technically you will be living in this house with this cat. Then maybe me and my dad can go to the other store instead and like see what they have available. Bitch, get over here. But I'm really excited. I still have to buy a bunch of things. Like, I don't have a litter box, which I feel like is kind of important to have. Can this thing die? Thank you. Fancy shoes. Give me the fancy shoes. What do I know? I don't need this decorative lantern. 5 and 8. Oh, those are really good. I will throw these genie shoes. So I almost wonder if after we go, if we manage to adopt a car, we can also swing by and buy like litter box stuff. Car bus, cat bus. Gotta be strategic about getting the cat you want. Literally, I'm like min-maxing how we should be getting this, because I'm like, there's cats for everyone, but I'm like, what if someone gets to the cat I want before I get there? I gotta line up right at 11. I love that you said he technically will be living in this. Well, because I'm going to take responsibility for the cat, right? So technically I am the main owner. But like, yeah, he is also in the house and also will have to deal with the cat probably if I'm at work or something. So I guess he gets an opinion. I guess. There are dome litter boxes with little stairs to help with litter tracking and smells. Yeah, I was like wondering, because I have a friend who has a cat, and I was asking him about the dome ones, and he was saying they do help with the smell, but then the smell gets really concentrated in that area or like in that box. So then when you have to like clean it or you like take the dome off, then it's like really stinky for that brief moment in time. So I'm like, I don't know. Also, get litter that isn't dusty because it's bad for you and your cat's respiratory stuff, and your dad too. So you guess since he technically lives there. Let me live. Let me live, T. Oh my goodness. I can never live. Let the allegations go. No, that one's coming with me. This one's here. This one will take. And all this other stuff. We can plant these pineapples. Yeah, domes have a trade-off. That makes sense. I have 23 of these boys. But yes, hopefully it will work out. I am hopeful that we will get one. Because I was going to adopt a different one, but then the adoption fee was like really, really pricey because they were like flying in from a different city. Apparently the rescue works with a rescue in like Egypt slash like Qatar, and they were like coming in from there, and I was like, $700 as an adoption fee is like pretty spicy. A little too spicy for me. Sure, he sleeps at the house and eats at the house and watches TV in the house, but does he really live there? Let's also not forget that he helps to clean the house and cooks most of the meals while I'm at work. And helps to pay for utilities and land and property tax, and is technically, on paper, the owner of the house. But who's to say he really lives there? you know, like, what? How do you classify if someone actually lives in the house or not? You know, do I even live there? Hey, hey, uh, I have the right to remain silent, and I will use my right to remain silent. Thank you very much. Stop giving me mango saplings, man. I don't have enough room to put them all down. Well, first you need to define what living is. Oh god, we're getting philosophical. Oh no. Getting philosophical up in here. Maybe I shouldn't put these here because those are going there. So, what do you mean I can't plant it here? You suck. There we go. Okay, I need to put a watering can there. How would you define living? What is the act of living to you? I remember when I took philosophy, haha. Oh, that's already watered. Okay. So we have to start heading back. So I'm taking these. This, obviously. These. This one. These ones. And that's it, I guess. Because we don't have room for anything else. Can't leave anything here. Oh, I'm gonna sell that, so I can leave some stuff. I'm selling this. Oh, I can sell these from here, actually. So I can bring this one. And let's bring this one. And we go back. Oh my god, is Leo coming back? Oh my gosh. Leo! Leo and Linus! Cutie pies! Besties, I know. They're so cute. I love this interaction. Leo's such a cutie pie. I also love that he ends up having a crush on Jess. I mean, not that he... I doubt it'll go anywhere, but I think it's so cute that he finds a place. It's up to Leo. He finds a place where he belongs. And then the parrots come. I could cry every time I think about it. Like if you cry every time. I'm gonna tear up. I don't know, I'm so emotional. I literally skipped every other cutscene in this in this playthrough. Except for the newer ones. But I can't skip Leo. He's too cute. Oh, I can't fucking take these. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna throw this out. He said, I don't know what's happening, but I will cry about this. I will! And I will own up to it. Because it's important to pay attention to your emotions. Cries. Sebastian! Oh my god, it's Elliot's birthday. Oh, awkward. Awkward, I'm gonna go talk to my husband. Hey there. Okay. Have fun. I can't kiss you outside of our house? That's fucking lame. You don't like PDA, Sebastian? Fine, I respect it. Hey Elliot, happy birthday. I don't think I ever saw your cutscene, but it's okay, we don't have to worry about that. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to collect that. Oopsies. Sebastian is just a prude. I swear to God. It's funny because he looks like an e-boy, but he's actually just a shy guy. My oak resin is ready. Shy guy, but not like the Mario shy guy. So this goes here. Broccoli seeds go there. I'm gonna put my trinket. Oh, I should have brought the frog trinket home. Oh, but I can put the frog. We can put our frog in our jungle aquarium. Oh, look at it! Oh my god! So cute. Okay, I'm sorry. Ooh, it's so cute. Oh my gosh. Never getting over it. I can put a lamp somewhere. Should I put the lamp just on the ground in front of in my child's room? That sounds really safe. He doesn't even turn on, bud. No, I just wanted to walk through. Where's my child? Crawling into your father's space, buddy? I should put the... Oh my god, wait, hold on. Hold. How do I pick this up? There we go. I can put it right next to Sebastian's aquarium, so it looks like they're staring at each other. Yes! Okay, maybe I should move these over so I'm not like completely blocking the way. We can have this here, so they can have like a little look-see. Shit. I hate decorating in this game. Anyways, there we go. Anything here? Oh, yes. Shit, how much was that? 12? And how do I keep an air fryer clean? I tell my dad, hey, the air fryer needs to get cleaned. No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke. Wait, did I get one extra or is one just... Oh no, it's over here. I think we usually just wash it. Like, we take it out and we hand wash it. I think there's also, like, those silicone, like, sheets that you can use to, like, catch the oil a little bit. Sometimes we use aluminum foil for that instead. You're worried? That's a great idea. Thanks. Sometimes I have good ideas. Sometimes. god, they've gone wild with the truffles. Oh my god. There's so many more than I thought. You turned to egg for her infinite wisdom. You literally just said you were worried about me. Oh, I can move these now because they're not in my way. This fucking goat got literally moved into my way. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Thank you. Move. Move. Thank you. There we go. Oh, I can't get to those ones. I'm a fucking fool. Move! Oh my god. Thank you. Goat just like goat for real. In real life. Getting in my way? That's a joke. I hope goat's doing well. Wherever she is. Well, you still, hey, you still know what to do. Exactly. I'm still living the good life. You asked for solutions and I delivered. It's not enough, bro. Your mom's cat is finally warming up to her now that she's in bed recovering from surgery and you're so happy for her. Let's go, cats. Let's go, cats! Your mom has finally been chosen. Like when I went to my brother's house and his cats chose me for the first time, I was so blessed. One of his cats came and he like I was like laying in bed. I think I was about to go to bed. And he like leaned over and he put his single paw on my chest and put his entire body weight on that single point of contact as he leaned over and looked to see if I was worthy. And then I was like, Aslan, please, I'm joking. And then he came and slept on my chest. And I was like, I've been blessed, but also that was really painful. For him to like lean his entire little cat body weight on me. Earning your cat's love can be sometimes a trial, yeah. I mean, one of my brother's cats was like really friendly. Like immediately when we got there, it was like letting us pet it and stuff like that. But like his other cat like needed time to warm up to us, and also like at the time, he was helping a friend cat sit, so like the cat that was a little less friendly like really was pretty stressed from the fact that there was a new cat in the house. And so I think it was like a combination of not wanting to warm up to us and being on high alert because of the new cat. And so I felt bad for the poor car. But by the end of the week, they got used to the new cat, and they got used to us. And they would come and sit with us, and it was really cute. I mean, when my brother was home, obviously they would be with my brother. But we were the second choice, which I will accept because we were only there for a week, so. Do we have any more ancient fruit seeds? Yes, we do. We don't have any rare fruit seeds. I'm hoping when I get a car that I will be able to make friends with the car. Slowly but surely. Oh, we did not manage to go to the traveling merchant. That's okay. Being second choice still counts as being chosen. Thank you, thank you. New car friend. I think they were not friends. I think they just tolerated each other, to be completely fair. But they were no longer like hissing and fighting, trying to fight each other every single time they like made eye contact. So you know what? We count it as a win. The bar is sometimes low. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, two, three, 4, 5. Wait, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's that. Drink some coffee so we walk faster. Do I have any other iridium sprinklers? Oh, I have fairy dust here. I have a quality sprinkler. Take that. Where's my quality sprinkler? I'll put it over here. You can bring it over. Let's make some more iridium sprinklers. Because we have a few other plants to plant. Such as amaranth, bok choy, broccoli, spring, fall. Oh, I forgot about those. Summer. We have these yam seeds. We have to bring one of these to Ginger Island. Okay, so we're at 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 6. I don't know if this is gonna be a good idea or not. If we're gonna get through everything. Oh, I forgot about the oak resin. We'll get it next time. Tomorrow. Give me a second. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me it's just enough room. Yes. Oh, fuck me. These ones don't fit. Oh, that's so annoying. That's really annoying. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I don't think we're gonna be able to plant this today, but we'll do it for next time. Okay, so these ones fit. This one won't fit. That one won't fit. We can fit one. Oh, we can't even fit one here. Okay. Instead, can we put it down here? This one will fit over here. This one will fit here. This one will fit here. No, it won't. This one will fit here. And another one here if we take the tree out. Okay. Will this one fit? Oh, it won't. I'm annoyed. I'm gonna put it in here. Oh, it's gonna look so bad. It's gonna look like trashy. It's fine, whatever. Put one here, so then we can put one here. That's 1:30. We gotta go. I'll finish this next time. And by next time, I mean next stream, because I gotta eat dinner. Whoa, dinner, yay! Anyways. So, I'm gonna call it here. With the addition of Leo to our lovely town. I will hopefully be streaming. I want to say Saturday evening, but depending on if I get a car or not, and if we get everything set up, I might not be able to stream Saturday evening, and then I'm out Sunday, so maybe then on Monday after work. But gosh, after work is always such a nightmare. But I will see you sometime soon. Please take care of yourselves and enjoy the weekend. If I don't see you before that, um, it's very hot where I am, so please stay cool. And I will see you all next time. Yes, see you next time, gamer. Um, have a rad card time. I will hopefully update in the Discord if I'm successful. All right, thank you so much for coming. Bye bye.